Are you finishing too many projects lately? Did your ability to write code from memory improve too much? Do you feel too productive? Well, worry not, because in this video I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to enter tutorial hell and make your life just a little bit more miserable. We're going to start with a very simple concept. Any project idea that you have has already been done, and there must be multiple tutorials out there for it. So just go and search for them. No need to reinvent the wheel. And never do small projects. Who cares if you make a calculator or a snake game? Those are for noobs. Make sure you come up with ideas for big projects. Find fitting tutorials for your project which require you to put in hundreds of hours. You will learn so much more and be motivated to complete a big project. While working on your project, you should never change any of the code. If you change the code, then you might risk running into conflicts that you won't know how to fix later in the tutorial. We know you will just redo everything when that happens, so it's better to be safe and just copy the code exactly without ever changing it. And speaking of code, you should never question what you're writing. Those keys that you're pressing and the funny colored text on the screen doesn't really matter. You pretty much already know what it does, so why bother looking deeper into it? The only exception is when you literally get an exception in your code, in which case you should question other people in the comments or on other forums. If it worked in the tutorial, it must be something magical that you won't be able to figure out on your own. Look in the comments section, and if you can't find anything, then copy paste the error that you got and wait for an answer. You should never do anything from memory. Trying to remember how to implement a working camera in your 3D game is very hard and unnecessary. Just go into the asset store and find a 3D camera, or look for a tutorial and copy it from there. Never Google anything, and never read any documentation. Those are long pages of text which would take you hours and hours to read. You should be scared of documentation. It's long and it's very detailed and it looks ugly. You can leave that stuff to nerds, while you can enjoy your beginner to intermediate programming language course. Also, try to be fully focused on the tutorial from time to time. It's not very good to split your attention. You will not be able to absorb all of that information. So be efficient and don't do anything while you're watching. This will also let you do it from any place. You can watch tutorials on your smart TV, on your phone, from your bed or the couch, or even on the bus. Efficiency is key. You know those quizzes and tests in your courses? Yeah, you can just ignore those. They're a big waste of time. Make sure to focus on those course completion stats and XP from your favorite courses website. They give you dopamine, and dopamine is good to keep you motivated and make you complete even more courses. It's like an infinite learning hack. You should learn as many technologies as possible. Change them whenever you feel like you hit a roadblock in your project. After all, the technology you're using is probably not a good fit for you. The more technologies you try, the better. You will become more knowledgeable and will be able to make better decisions. Just like those senior programmers that know about a dozen languages. Yes, even German. Always compare yourself to other people on the internet. After all, Daniel out there became an advanced programmer in just 2 months and is already making thousands. He even sells his own courses now, so he clearly knows what he is doing. You should buy his course to find out how he did it. Never try to explain what you learned to other people. There's always the risk of them stealing your job in the future, so keep your knowledge. After all, you paid a lot of money for that course, and it's not fair if they don't do it as well. Don't ever solve coding problems on your own. You should instead look for videos on how to do it, because remember, perfect practice makes perfect, and you can't practice perfectly without a tutorial. And the last but not the least, always chase the latest and greatest tutorials. Who cares if you have a full library of unfinished courses? 80% of the knowledge is in the first 20% of the course anyway. You never know when you'll actually succeed with the next Become a Software Engineer in 30 Days course.